How's it going? And welcome back to the third episode of redesigning F1 24 skins for MotoGP. Today we're looking at Williams. Their livery came out and I thought it had some mixed reviews. Some people really liked it, some people didn't. I thought it was pretty clean. I'm a bit of a Williams fan, big Team Albon, so yeah, I liked it. I thought it was quite nice, but we'll take a look and then we'll go on to my redesign and see how it matches up. Getting into the Williams livery, they've got some carbon on there, they've got some dark blue that almost looks like it could be replaced by black, which is probably deliberate so that they can swap bits out that may be less visible on screen. But overall, I quite like the design elements. I like the blue. I really like the white and red sort of pinstripes on it. I think it kind of really makes it pop and stand out. I really think that a Williams strong suit is their sponsors. Their Duracell on the air intake obviously is really cool, and I tried to think, is there any way that I could work Duracell in on a bike to make it look as a kind of a clever element like that, and I really struggled with it, to be honest with you, so I ended up just sticking the logo on there. They've obviously got new sponsorship in Komatsu, which obviously has caused some jokes since that is the last name of Haas's new team principal, and obviously Golf, which is orange and really pops out, but is kind of super iconic. So we've worked some of those elements into our design. Since James Vowles has came in, he's really started to turn it around. So personally, I'm hoping that they kind of have another good year before Albon gets picked up and moved somewhere else. I think it'll be interesting to see, but I certainly don't think with Hamilton moving to Ferrari, I've got my own sort of theories that Hamilton will go to Ferrari, which frees up a Mercedes seat. I think Albon would be a really good fit for that seat potentially. Russell and Albon get on really well, which would free up a Williams seat, which I think Sergio Perez could fall into quite nicely, leaving space potentially for Carlos Sainz to go into Red Bull. Obviously with Audi joining and Sainz's connections to that, there's a lot of what ifs, maybes, and who knows, but just a lineup I thought could be quite interesting for the 2025 and then 26 and onwards seasons in Formula 1. Anyway, moving on to my design for the Williams MotoGP bike. I've done this on a Yamaha R1. I thought carry the blue over. I also really like Yamaha. They're just a team in GP that I feel like have a lot of heritage, a lot of history, a bit like Williams, and then sort of struggling at the moment, but have really likeable riders and drivers in Williams, in the Albon and Fabs. So yeah, it's a cool, I see some synergy there, so I've decided to carry that over for my design. Let's see what you think. So as you can see, Komatsu being a title sponsor, I've tried to work that on under the bike in big writing. They've also got Golf, My Protein and Duracell, which are sort of the main ones that I've made and tried to carry over in this design. As you can see on the left side of the bike, Komatsu's kind of said spread across the sort of main plastics, and underneath it we've got Golf, My Protein, with a bit of a pop of colour, but I thought I really liked the sort of two-tone blue between the navy and then the slightly brighter blue with the white writing of Komatsu, and then under that having the pop of colour for Golf and My Protein, and then a pinstripe white. I really like the white on the bike, on Williams and on the car. Kind of a bit of a nod to that sort of 2019 and the Valtteri Bottas era. Williams have had white historically on their cars quite a lot, and obviously not so much on this, but I thought it was a nice element that I really wanted to bring in. I just think it really makes it all kind of pop and tie together and isn't just a sea of navy blue basically. So that's that side. On the other side, you can see I've moved Komatsu on the bottom half, kind of where the My Protein and Golf livery was before. On top of that, we've got the big Golf logo on the lighter blue patch. I feel like this really stands out. They're not a title sponsor, so I don't know how this would work logistically in terms of people sort of paying for space, but I like the placement here with the My Protein logo. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm pretty happy with this one. I definitely think it was my favourite. I've since done another one that I actually think is a bit better, which I'm quite excited to pop out there. But I think for me, out of the three that I've done so far, McLaren, Haas and Williams, this is my favourite. I just think it's the most interesting, it pops out, and I really, really like it. I've asked some friends what they think, and there's actually been some sort of differing opinions. Some people like the Haas, some people like the McLaren, but yeah, for me, like I say, it's got to be Williams for me so far. But I'll be curious to see what you guys think, and yeah, cheers for watching this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.